In this screencast, I'm going to show you some helpful information before sending you to the wonderful tutorials provided by SketchUp. I've already got SketchUp Make 2014 installed on my computer, so I'm going to go ahead and open it. And doing so brings you to the Welcome to SketchUp window. And you will notice under the licensing status that I have Pro evaluation time remaining is just over 7 hours. When you install SketchUp, you get 8 hours of the Pro features. We're not going to need to use any of those in our educational applications, so don't worry about that at all. You also see that the default template is the simple template in feet and inches. It's quite simple to choose a different template. You see, you can just click the Choose Template button. And if I click that, it opens or it expands the menu that was on the bottom of this window. And there are any number of templates from which to choose. Architectural, in feet and inches and millimeters, and so forth. You can scroll down and take a look at everything that is already provided for you. For this situation, I'm going to stick with the simple template in feet and inches. One thing that I really like about this template is that it includes a horizon line, so you can see the horizon between the ground and the sky. And this is actually quite helpful when you are working on a large design such as a bridge or something like that. When rotating around through all of the different views of that object, being able to see the sky helps students visualize what they're working on. So I'm going to stick with this template. I'm going to expand this Learn menu up at the top again, just as a reminder that when you open SketchUp and are taken to the Welcome to SketchUp screen, they provide some helpful tips, and also if you zoom in, you can see there is a link to video tutorials and more. The makers of SketchUp or the developers of SketchUp have really great resources, and that's where I recommend you go after working your way through this particular intro tutorial. All right, so let's start using SketchUp. The first thing I'm going to have you do is we're going to open another toolbar. And if you will go to the View menu and select Toolbars, just put a check mark in the Large Toolset box. You'll see that this opens now another toolbar in the left side of your screen that actually I think you can move it and place it elsewhere if you want to. The reason I like having this toolbar open is that tools that you can only access from the main one by clicking the down arrow next to them are actually visible already in this toolbar. Also, the tutorials provided by SketchUp reference this toolbar frequently, so it's a good idea to have it open. The other kind of fun feature from this starting window is that you don't have to use this particular avatar. Already, SketchUp has provided numerous other components that you may add in her place if you want. So I'm just going to left click and tap my delete key and say bye-bye to her. Now I'm going to go up to the Window menu and select Components. This opens the Components menu or window where you can scroll down and select from any number of provided objects, people, and so forth. So I'm just going to left click to select one of them, and notice my cursor changes when I do that to kind of a 4-arrowed icon. I don't have to hold down my left click to drag this avatar or component into my screen. I just drag, and then to actually place her in the screen, I have to left click for that component to become part of my view. Now I go back and close the component window, and you'll see my cursor is still that kind of four-arrowed icon, and the component is still selected. This means that if I left click and move my mouse or move the touchpad, you see that I am actually moving that object as well. So to deselect an object in your view, just go to the toolbar and click the select tool. Then you can left click anywhere in your view and that object is no longer active. My last tip for this screencast is use a mouse. Do not try to work SketchUp using your touchpad. A mouse makes life so much easier, and I hope that you will find that to be true as well. That's it for this introductory screencast.